Ball ripped back up the middle and into center field. Rounding second and heading to third is Neufeld. And he is on base safely. And coming up next for the Chicago's finest is number 31 playing right field, Dave Matthews. An excellent RBI opportunity at hand for Matthews as he Matthews singled his last plate appearances. So this is an excellent chance for him to tie this ball game up. 1-0 Chicago's bravest here in the bottom of inning number 3. Ball is going down to second. Stop at pitcher. Oh! I see what they were going for there. We appreciate the support, Notorious Rob 21. Appreciate you dropping by twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Dave Matthews. Fouled away. Was that first pitch a ball or a strike? Did you see? 0-2. We got an 0-2. That's my boy Rob. 0-2 on Dave Matthews. Runners on second and third. 2 away here. On deck, Kyle Huber. That ball skied high into right field. That should be playable. Charging in, right fielder gloves it. And that will do it for the police department here in the bottom of the third. The police department leaves 2 runners in scoring positions. And after 3, it's the Chicago's bravest 1, Chicago's finest nothing. Right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. We appreciate all of you tuning in and checking us out right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Thank you for supporting the fire departments and police departments of Chicago, Illinois, as they get to battle it out here at beautiful Guaranteed Rate Field. I am sitting right behind home plate, as you guys can see. Check it out. It's right there. Cameraman Schiller on the 1s and 2s. I would say we have a packed house, but that's a lie. More than a White Sox game. That's George Bliss, ladies and gentlemen. He does great work. He's been in the business for a long time. We appreciate all of you. They're getting warm. We are getting set here. And let's go. 1-0 ball game, and it's gone quickly so far. Not many errors, not too much excitement. An RBI single by Brian Mlodek in the bottom half, or the top half of the first inning, gave Chicago's bravest the 1-0 lead here. So they are getting set. The ball has been thrown down. We are gonna toss it on back to the action. We will update the scoreboard for you. And we are ready to go. Appreciate all of you tuning in. And leading off for the fire department, number 29, Todd Shuchuk. Shuchuk popped out last plate appearance. Shuchuk bats 4th of this lineup, playing first base for the team as well. That ball pumped in high, 1-0.
I know, but trying to get to it. We're trying to get close to it.
That ball just a bit low. 2-0 to Shuchuk. And that ball misses for a ball 4. And Shuchuk draws the leadoff walk for Chicago's bravest. Coming up next, the lone RBI man, number 4, playing third base, Brian Mlodek. You guys don't remember Mlodek is on those 34 plus aces team if you're tuning in to twitch.tv/CNMSBL. A lot of guys from that league I have been called games for. That ball's pumped in there for strike 1. Oh, 1 to Mlodek. Mlodek fouls that away. And he gets the count, ran up on him 0-2. Shewchuk on first. Ball ripped into center field, and that's going to get in there for a base hit. Rounding second hard, Shewchuk will hold. As Brian Mlodek reaches base safely. Shewchuk is not running. Courtesy runner and captain, Tony Budvitis. Keeping it real for everybody. That's going to be 2 runners on here. 2 on, nobody away. The fire department looking to take a commanding lead here. Batting next, Lauren Turrentine, number 17. Turrentine tries to put down the bunt. Vince Macias with the hands. It's going to be an 0-1 count to Turrentine. Oh, 1 to Turrentine. He looks to set down a bunt. That ball's popped up. The catcher's back on it. First baseman hustling in, making the play. Kyle Huber out of there like a cat, makes the great play for the first out of the inning. That's going to be 1 away here. And batting next for the fire department, number 0, playing catcher, Frank DeFino. It's going to be 1 away here. Oh! DeFino takes one to the back of the head, now near the back part of the back, upper area of the neck. He was not hitting the head. He's all right, but that will load the bases. There's only 1 away, and they're having a meeting at the mound for number 50, LaFlamme. Macias doesn't want to let this one get out of hand, ladies and gentlemen. So he is going to see what we got going on. Tough decision. If you are in the chat, let us know what you would do in the situation. Do you pull him? Do you go to another guy? I don't know what the arms are like, but it looks like LaFlamme's going to stay in. And it's going to be up to the DH, number 42, Miguel Morales, who is looking to blow this bad boy open. There's only 1 away here in the top of the 4th. And Morales has an excellent RBI opportunity at hand. LaFlamme really wants a sharp ground ball right at one of his fielders. Ball high. LaFlamme, 1-0 count to Morales. That ball pumped in there for strike 1. Got 1-1 to Morales, the pitch. That ball just inside, and that is going to be a 2-1 count to Morales. That one's in there for strike 2. The count will even up at 2-2 to Morales. That ball lifted into center field. The center fielder gloves it. Runner tagging coming home. There's going to be a play at the plate. He is dead! He is done at the plate! And that will end the inning! After 3.5, it's the Chicago Fire Department 1 and the Police Department nothing on the beautiful 8-2 sacrifice fly and throw out at the plate. Woo! That was amazing. Beautiful play by the center fielder to grab that. Maybe not the most ideal runner in that situation, but that is a catch 'em, tag 'em up, and throw 'em out.
I mean, I had the whole makeup on, everything. I'm like, well.
Woo, that was exciting, ladies and gentlemen. I am telling you, you get some high-quality baseball in these leagues. If you're looking for another league, make sure you go check out the Chicago North Men's Senior Baseball League. I do broadcasting there as well. What a play by the center fielder for the Police Department. That is Alex Newfield, who ranged over to his left, caught it, and fired it home to get the, what looked like, aging Todd Shuchuk to end the inning. To the bottom of the fourth we go. It's the bravest one and the finest nothing right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Kyle Huber, Sean Moy, and Dan Potempa will get it started for the finest here in the bottom of the fourth. This man, you missed an excellent play while you were going to the bathroom or doing whatever. You going to the bathroom? Yeah.
I heard the fans.
Gunned him out from center field on the tag up.
I mean, she's like out to
Runs are a scarcity here, ladies and gentlemen. An absolute scarcity.
usually, but I'm like, yeah. She's like,
He's got the other number.
why is it because I'm too lazy to take them out and put back in there? And she goes,
Huber to lead off the bottom of the fourth. It is 1-0. Bravest over the finest. And let's see if Huber can get started for the finest. That ball just a bit inside. 1-0 the count.
like, oh my God. And then when I can't put it in on the first try, I'm like, this is why. This is why I left it on my
That ball just a bit outside.
because it's a pain.
Schiller. Photo op.
Yes.
That ball skied high.
That sounded good.
There's a lot of foul territory. It's not going to stay in play.
Oh!
Oh! Got over near the railing. Tough play. You might have been able to check that out in the lower right part of your screen. Tough play for the right fielder. That's going to run the count to 2-1 on Kyle Huber. Got 2-1 count. And that ball's outside. That's going to run the count to 3-1. Huber looks like if he gets a hold of one, that one can land on the bleachers. That ball low, and Huber draws the leadoff walk as the finest are looking to get on the board here in the bottom of the fourth. Coming up next for the finest, number 22, Sean Moy, also the third baseman. Made a beautiful play last inning to negate the damage. Appreciate all of you tuning in to twitch.tv/Blacktop Production. That ball's grounded sharply foul. Vince, you got to be on that, bud. You got to be on that one. We got 0-1 to Moy. That one's in there, lower inside part of the zone, and that's going to run the count to 0-2. Boy, down 0-2 again. Swung on and missed, and down goes Boy for the first out of the inning. And coming up next for the police department, number 39, Daniel Potempa. I'm only just trying to channel my inner Bob Euchre, Rob. I hope you're still paying attention out there, buddy. I miss you, and I'll be home soon. Strike on the outside part of the plate. Should be strike one on Potempa. Fouled away. That ball did some damage there on the net. Got an 0-2 count to Potempa. This game is cruising along here, Herr Schiller. Kravish looks off the pitch. Potempa flares it over. Right fielder over. Tough play, tough play. Could not get to it. And we'll do 0-2 again. We got the 0-2 count again. That ball skied high. Oh, come on over, baby. That's right here. Oh.
He did was duck.
Yeah. Could have took that out the back of the dome, baby. That would have been rough. Man, I should have got over there. Should have had a clear pathway that way. We're going to do it again. 0-2 to Potempa. Potempa battling Kravish here.
But he got it.
Potempa rips that foul. Heads up. Doing it again. A lot of good battles here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
Classic.
It was. There we go. Much better.
Oh, thank God.
And Potempa gets blasted, and that will be the second runner for. That'll be the second runner for the finest. And now the captain coming up to the plate, number 30, Vince Macias. Macias looking to tie this ball game. A base hit could do just that. Huber on second. Potempa on first.
Yep, that's good. Yes, yes. Oh my God.
That ball pumped in there for strike one. Oh, 1 to Macias. Macias grounds it back up the middle. Glove by the shortstop to the second baseman. He drops it. He's safe. Everybody is safe. safe. Tough play, tough handle. And Macias reaches base safely. There is only one away here still. RBI opportunity at hand for number 36. Playing second base, Brandon Smith. Excuse me. Brandon Smith takes the ball to the outside part of the plate. 1-0 the count. Swung on and miss. Smith trying to make it a 4-1 baseball game. That ball, he tried to rip that somewhere. Smith fouls that away. My man there tried to go bare hands with it. Got a 1-2 count to Smith. Big opportunity here at hand. Smith takes that on the outside part of the plate, and down he goes looking. Smith not thrilled with the results there. Leaves the bat on his shoulder, and now there's two away, and it's up to Will Munoz. We got ourselves a meeting. Here we go, coming back. Munoz, they're discussing what's going on. I'm not sure if that first pitch was a ball or a strike. It looked like he called it a strike. It was a strike? Yeah. Oh, it is 0-1. That ball grounded sharply back up the middle, and into center field for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Dan Potempa, and the police department has taken a 2-1 lead. Absolutely beautiful piece of hitting by Will Munoz, and he gives the police department, Chicago's finest, the 2-1 lead. Absolutely what it's all about, Schiller. 2 out hitting, and that is what the police department just did. Absolutely potential momentum shift here, ladies and gentlemen, at beautiful Guaranteed Rate Field, home of the White Sox, who are in the middle of their own postseason push. But I shouldn't say that. They just clinched the AL Central not more than 24 hours ago. Maybe it was a few days ago. I don't know. I don't watch the White Sox. But here we go. Runners still on first and second. Munoz on first. Macias on second. And batting next, number 12, Jacob Pagan. Pagan wants to extend this lead a little bit further. The Chicago's finest is absolutely taking momentum and ran with it. Beautiful opportunity out of him. That ball grounded sharply. Chopped to the shortstop. Gloved. Strong toss to first. He got him. And that will do it for the finest here in the bottom half of the fourth, but not before the 2 RBI single by Will Munoz gives them a 2-1 lead after 4. It's the Chicago's finest 2 and the Chicago's bravest 1. We appreciate all of you tuning in to twitch.tv/CNMSBL. I am your play-by-play commentator, Stephen Ryan. Make sure you hit the heart-shaped button in the corner and follow along. We are going to watch everyone warm up, so enjoy the sights and sounds of Guaranteed Rate Field, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh, did you turn it up, Steven?
What?
Did you turn it up?
I can't control that. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Art Ross to lead off the top half of the fifth for the bravest. Swung on and missed. Strike one. What occurred? What happened? We are all good. Don't worry, we'll upgrade that stand at some point here.
What?
So we'll upgrade it. Swung on and missed by Ross. 0-2.
John?
Yes. Are we doing it? Are we doing it at the bottom of the fifth after they're done batting? Okay.
That ball bounces in.
No. Middle of the fifth.
Middle fifth, so after these 3 outs. I only asked because he's got the backpack in the dugout.
Okay. Is he going to bring it over?
Yeah.
John, what are you doing?
1-2. Ross fouls it away. Stays alive here.
JC.
Well, she knows how I am. These two are kind of surprised.
I cannot.
This one.
Oh, Ross. Oh, yeah, Schiller. Yeah. Oh.
Here's yours.
Yeah, Schiller. Oh. Schiller, you just framed the poor man. 1-2.
I didn't actually help you. I did try.
It's a routine fly.
And you
Couldn't
drop
even make
it. 1-2. Rip sharply to the third baseman. Glove cleanly. Boy, strong toss to first. And that is the first out of the. What happened?
No, she asked if my hand was on.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. No, I'm suing you guys. This is my curse.
Yeah, my hand's fine. Wouldn't have tried grabbing
That's going to be the first out of the inning. Ross Art pops out. or grounds out to the third baseman, 6-3 if you're keeping score at home. And coming up next is number 23, Ed Kochaney. That ball rolled softly, grabbed by the pitcher, LaFlemme, strong toss over to first. That's going to be the second out of the inning. And that's going to be two quick ones here for the Bravest. And the leadoff hitter is back up, Dakota Paseric. Paseric reached base safely, I believe his last plate appearances. Paseric struck out his first plate appearance. Swung on and missed. 0-1 to Paseric. Paseric swung on and missed again. 0-2. Paseric rips it sharply past the diving third baseman and into left field. Rounding first and heading to second, Paseric. And he will be in there safely. He hustles up thinking about going, but holds. And Paseric, with two away here, reaches second base safely on a ground ball past the diving boy. And that will put a runner in scoring position.
Number 15, the shortstop, Dan Pedretti.
And coming up next is Daniel Pedretti, who takes a first pitch strike. Oh, 1 to Pedretti with an excellent RBI opportunity at hand. Pedretti swung on and missed. 0-2 the count. Pedretti rips that into right field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Rounding third and heading home is Paseric, and he will tie this ball game at 2. On the RBI single by Dan Pedretti, the Bravest have tied this game up at 2 apiece. And coming up next for the Bravest is the captain, Tony Budvitis.
I just dropped my phone. I'm so sorry.
No, you're all right.
As that one looks like it's in there for a strike. Oh, 1 to Budvitis. Runner taking off. Bounce. That's right out of camera. And it hits the camera. And he's at third base.
Here we go.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all fine. My camera's sturdier than all heck. 0-1. Yes.
Do something.
Advancing to third on that wicked bounce. That ball ripped sharply right at the third baseman. And he will grab it for the third out of the inning. Beautiful play to end the inning, but not before Chicago's Bravest ties it at 2 on the Dan Pedretti RBI single. Halfway home, ladies and gentlemen. To the bottom of the 5th we go. It's the Chicago's Bravest 2 and the Chicago's Finest 2 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back here shortly.
Just keep us in prayers, all of us, and we really appreciate it. We're there for the communities, and FOP is really good in supporting my family, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot to
He's watching live right now, by the way, on Facebook. So as I said, the Battle Award is the highest award that ever gives to the members. Carlos was a hero that night, but there's other heroes involved. They say there is no greater love than to lay down your life for a fellow man or woman. Well, we all know that's exactly what Ellis Roach did that night. And Ellis sacrificed saved Carlos' life. Josh's actions saved Carlos' life that night. So it's a great honor. The FOP presents Josh with the Valor Award and posthumously Ellis Roach. We had that scene where the microphone doesn't go well for some people in City Hall. With that being said, everyone have a safe night, and just remember this. We can turn this city around still. If the fire department and the police department lead the way, we can save this city. It's not too late.
So, we are back. John Clinton. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back. We're about to get started here in the bottom half of the fifth, tied at 2 apiece. It has been an absolute nail biter here. Little pictures and such to go on.
And tonight we celebrate 21 years of the bravest CPG behind the without constant support of the Illinois Sports Facility Authority, this game would not be possible. Both teams want to thank the ISS for their efforts, putting this event together, time, dedication, everything they do all the time to go out where the ISS. Thank you.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, leading off the bottom half. The bottom half for the finest. Number 2, Marino Canty. That ball fouls behind us. And that is a ball one on the inside part of the plate. And G. Beverly, we appreciate you subscribing back to the channel. That one's in there. 2-1 the count, I believe it is, to Canty. That ball ripped sharply into right field. Cantu rounding first and heading to second. He's going to hold. He's going to hold at first. It is fantastic, G Beverly 24. I'm enjoying every day of it. I really can't wait till next year, though, when I'm on the real field, the real home of the Cubs, Wrigley Field. Hopefully I'll get to square up and be right here. I'm trying to get this scoreboard technicality settled for you, ladies and gentlemen. We have the leadoff runner, Cantu, on first. He's taking off. That ball grounded to the right side. Great play by the second baseman. That is a great play. Great play by the second baseman, who was going to cover the base that was being stolen. He was going to cover the base that was being stolen, but backtracked, got to the ball, and threw him out at first base. But here we are again. We have a runner on second, one away. And Kevin Sweeney, the DH, is up. Ball gets passed and all the way to the back. And Cantu will be down at third. That will be a 1-0 count. That ball will be on the outside, 1-0.
Let's go, Sweeney. Let's go, Sweeney. Let's go. We will always clap. We always go.
2-0 the count to Sweeney. Runner on third. Sweeney swung on. Tough spot here. 2-1 to Sweeney. That ball misses outside. 3-1 the count. Ball grounded sharply back at the pitcher. He looks the runner back, and he's heading home, and he's going to be in there safely. And that will be the second out of the inning, but not before Cantu scores the leading run, and Chicago's finest has taken a 3-2 lead here in the bottom of the fifth. And coming up next, batting third, playing right field, number 31, Dave Matthews. That ball's outside, 1-0 the count. Ball ripped sharply right at the first baseman, and that will do it for the finest here in the top of the first, or top of the fifth, but not before, bottom of the fifth. What am I saying, folks? Bottom of the fifth, the Chicago's finest takes a 3-2 lead. To the top of the sixth we go. Chicago's finest 3 and Chicago's bravest 2 right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. We'll be back here shortly, ladies and gentlemen. To the top of the 6 we go.
And leading off for your Chicago Ravens, number 29, Todd Shuchuk.
Leading off for the Bravest, number 29, Todd Shuchuk, stepping into the dish. That first one's in there for a ball. That ball is just outside as well. Ball 2. 2-0 the count to Shuchuk.
Hey, go to a Polish with some grilled onions. Come on.
Is Officer Gary here?
Ball ripped sharply back at the pitcher.
You know what? I just pee.
What? He'll toss that to first.
Like right into the dugout.
Yeah, man, they get down out here in this game.
Number 4, the third baseman, Ryan Mulligan.
Coming up next, number 4, the third baseman, Brian Mlodick. Here he is. As that will be the first out of the inning. That ball's taken high for ball 1.
I say no. What?
That ball fouled away. 1-1 the count. Ladies and gentlemen, I apologize before. MSC Go Chi. Go Chai, we appreciate you on the follow. George Bliss, we appreciate you on the follow. JM773, follow me, my man. We appreciate you sticking with us here. That ball scorched, fouled away. It's going to even up the count of, or put up the count at 1 and 2. Realizando 15, appreciate you, and Rhett. Yeah, oh bleep on the personal channel. Yes, sir. Change the personal channel name, and that Mlodick gets hit on the pitch. And that will be the first runner of the inning.
Now batting number 5, Marty Noel.
So Mlodick coming up next. We got a pinch hitter in there. Number 5, Marty Knoll. I was given a different number. That was a strike there. That ball grounded sharply to the shortstop. 6-4 for 1. Back to 3. And Knoll will be safe. But they throw out the lead runner. So that will be the second out of the inning. And that will leave Knoll on first. He will get a courtesy runner in Turrentine. And coming up next,
Now batting the catcher, number 0, Frank.
the catcher,
Fino.
number 0, Frank DeFino. Frank DeFino grounds one sharply, foul. And that will be an 0-1 count. Oh, 0-1 count to DeFino. Swung on and missed. Give me an 0-2. DeFino's got an 0-2 count. And he misses there. DeFino with a chance here. That ball outside. Count's going to run even, 2 apiece. That ball ripped sharply And we'll do that again. DeFino with 2 away here in the top half of the 6th. Looking to extend the inning for the Bravest. That ball grounded the shortstop. 6, back on over to 3, and that will do it for the Bravest here in the top half of the 6th. To the bottom of the 6th we go. It's the finest 3 and the Bravest 2 right here on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. We'll be back right after this. To the bottom of the 2nd we go. Leading off for the finest. Number 19, Kyle Huber. Huber looking to get another rally started. Check swung, definitely went. 0-1 the count to Huber. This is not a league-sponsored game. That ball's right to me. 0-1 the count. So basically, Red, I put this under Blacktop Productions, and that's the channel it goes for. Any live streaming event that anyone hires me out for is going to come under this channel, since it's already kind of grown and monetized a little bit. So trying to help everything grow. That ball misses inside. 2-1 the count. But yeah, any of those other games will be back on twitch.tv/CNMSBL. Should I hit some of these guys with a commercial break? Just kidding, folks. Just kidding. 2-1. That ball scolded foul. 2-2. Hit him with it. We will at the end of the inning. That ball, oh! Even the pitcher was like, WTF, Blue? What's wrong with that? All right at the knees. Should have sent him home. That ball ripped sharply into right field for a single, and Huber is going to reach base safely. Yeah, I've been kind of just letting it roll on in between innings, right? Usually I have that inning intermission sign, but how often do you just get to live stream from a Major League stadium? So, you know, we're just going to take it like we feel it. Just like a real TV game experience, exactly. All right, coming up next, is number 22, Sean Moy. Moy looking to get off the schneid here. Will be Moy, then Potempa, then Macias. Moy rips it sharply, gloved by the third baseman, over to second for one, back to first. Oh, and they got him! 5-4-3 is the double play. And that is 2 away for the finest here. And now it's up to Dan Potempa. As Sean Moy grounds it, goes 5-4-3 on the twin killing. John Kravitz has been doing a wonderful job so far. What a ball game we've had here tonight, folks. 3-2, bottom 6. We're almost 2/3 of the way done here. That ball is up. Pumped in there for strike one. Potempa takes that low. One to Potempa. That ball in there. 2-1.
So the way that
2-1 to Potempa. That ball skied high. Catcher. Oh, he has a play. Oh! Tough play for the catcher. I don't think he realized how close he was to it. That's going to even up the count at 2-2. And Potempa has new life.
They're very involved. It would be all of those kids like Cameron Margo, Amarosa Lopez.
Potempa checks swings. Third baseman ranging into foul territory will make the play. And that will do it for the finest here in the 6th. Nothing doing for the finest. 6 complete here at Guaranteed Rate Field. It's the finest 3 and the bravest 2 right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. We'll be back right after this. Top of the 7th. Miguel Morales leads it off, rips it up the middle for a single. And Morales is aboard here in the top half of the 7th with nobody out. And batting next is number 12, John Barry. John Barry, who caught the opening ceremonial first pitch, is up to the plate next. Nobody out, one on, top 7. Trying to lay down a bunt. Takes that right down the chute for strike 1. And away we go. John Barry bunts it over. That's going to be an 0-2 pitch to him. We got an 0-2 count to John Barry. As the first 2 attempts, he tried to bunt the runner over, but nothing doing here. That ball is caught on the outside part of the plate, and Barry goes down looking for the first out of the inning here.
Now batting, number 23, designated hitter, Eddie Cochaney.
Batting next, number 23, Ed Cochaney. Names, how's it going, buddy? We appreciate you tuning in. That ball is pumped in there for strike 1. 0-1 the count to Cochaney. That ball is low. 1-1 the count.
Like legit, it's like give it up. And like it's like the cutest thing.
Grounded sharply up the middle, gloved by the second baseman to 6-3, and that will do it for the Bravists here in the top half of the 7th. But to the bottom of the 7th we go. It's the Bravists. It's the finest 3 and the Bravest 2, right here on Twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Right here on Twitch. We appreciate you tuning in. Wait around one moment, everybody. Oh yeah, the 7th inning stretch. We'll stick around, folks. Hold on. Go Cubs, go!
We need a fan cam up there. It would be fucking wild.
so wild.
Alvarez for Smith, yeah.
Yep. Leading off for the finest, number 30, the captain, Vince Macias, who takes that on the outside part of the plate, strike one. Oh, 1 to Macias. Swung on a miss. 0-2 the count. That ball's high. It's gonna be a 1-2 count to Macias. Names are gonna come in this chat and say hey yo and not say a word back. Vince Macias, the 1-2 pitch. Misses. 2-2. The audacity of some of these people. Swung on and missed, and Vince Macias goes down swinging for the first out of the bottom of the 7th. Javier Alvarez pinch hitting for Brandon Smith here. Want to thank our sponsors Teague, Chanley, and Citizens Watch. That ball is going to be grounded sharply to the second baseman. Tossed on over to first for the second out of the inning. And coming up next for the finest is going to be the shortstop, Will Munoz, number 16, as he looks to break out here.
Now batting number 16, Will Munoz.
Will Munoz looking. That ball grounded sharply to the shortstop. Glove cleanly on the backhand. Strong toss. That's going to be an airmail. And he's going to be safe. And he will stay there. Beautiful backhand by the shortstop, Pedretti. But an errant throw allows the runner to reach base safely. And coming up next is going to be number 50, the pitcher, LaFlamme.
Now batting number 50,
Tyler LaFlamme up to the plate. Has held the Bravest to 2 runs through 6 innings so far. 7 innings, what am I here to say? LaFlamme has done an excellent job as he looks to start a rally here. That ball's pumped in there for strike one. Toss on over to first, nothing doing. No one threatening. Here early on. Runner taking off, swung on and missed. And Munoz steals second base safely. And Tyler LaFlamme has a runner in scoring position now with an 0-2 count. We appreciate all 24 of you tuning in to twitch.tv/CNMSBL. I'm sorry, that's not the name. So used to saying it. Swung on and missed. And that will do it for the finest here in the bottom of the 7th. Appreciate you all tuning in to twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. I'm so used to my other job, I just slipped there. So that will do it here for the finest in the 7th. To the top of the 7th we go. Finest 3, Bravest 2, right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions.
Number 7,
Blacktop game.
Blacktop Productions.
Blacktop game, Steven.
Some facets of it still are.
Man, I should call like my winner vote.
Should go. You heard it here, folks. First, folks, Dakota Paseric leading it off for the Bravest here in the top half of the 8th inning as they look to spark a rally. We got a new pitcher on the mound, number 55, as that ball is going to be grounded foul. And Paseric will be down 0-1 early on.
Can you just picture her around there trying to make it back? Oh my God, I'm dying.
That ball's low. 1-1 the count. Curious to those tuning in, can you hear the ladies behind me dying?
Hey, I was fully made up.
Just curious, let me know in the chat. That ball's grounded in there. They say they want a microphone. I'm here to give it to them, possibly. It's gonna be a 2-1 count on Paseric.
Because I was about this big.
Paseric lifts that high into left field. He's gonna be under it and glove it for the first out of the inning. And Paseric flies out to the left fielder. JCAB 1986. All right, cool. I'm glad you can hear them. They sound like they're having an absolute blast here. So I wouldn't want to take that away from them. That will be the first out of the inning. Paseric F7. That ball low.
He got it for me, but I was trying to take a picture.
That ball ripped sharply, gloved by the third baseman. Strong toss to first. And he got Pedretti out here, mails it in the left field.
Tie this up. Tie this up. Tie it up.
Coming up next, the captain, number 18, Tony Budvitis.
Wait, what?
The play-by-play man here over here on my right said, tie this up. He's got that kind of power. Tie it up power, I want to see it. Ball on the outside. Okay. Budvitis, he can go, he can take it out there. He's gone yard at Wrigley and Fenway. Check swung on. 1-1 the count. And it looks like he swings hard.
Who said that?
Ooh, swung on a miss. 1-2 the count to Budvitis. But with one majestic swing, could tie this ball game.
Okay, you have to send me the video for doing the first pitch. I won't send it, I just want to have it.
Budvitis takes that low and away. It's gonna be a 2-2 count. A great time, a great time. But Vitus takes that load away. The count runs full. Now he's got to come here with it.
Wake up out there. Here we go.
Grounded. Gloved by the third baseman, fair. Strong toss by Moy. Applies the tag. And he is out at first base. Errant throw. Drags the first baseman off the play. And is able to apply the tag before he steps on first base. To the bottom of the 8th we go. Chicago's Finest 3 and the Chicago's Bravest 2. Right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Want to thank some of my great sponsors, Teague Channery, Citizens Watch, and Albert's Jewelry. 8, yeah. Bottom to the 8th. And John Kravitz is going out for another inning of work.
Always take care of your shoes. You can watch them on Facebook or Kids today. I'd like to thank them for sponsoring us tonight. H&L Kids.
To the bottom of the 8th we go. Jay Nash going out to run some first base, coach. Leading off this inning for the Finest. Potentially their last plate appearance for the evening. Number 2, Marino Cantu.
Now number 2, Marino Cantu.
He can too do it. Cantu takes first pitch on the outside part of the plate. 4-1. That ball pumped in there for strike 1. Cantu's even up at 1 apiece. Cantu skies one high. Third baseman in. Squeezes the leather. And that will be the first out of the inning here in the bottom of the 8th. What an absolutely gorgeous September night here on the beautiful south side of Chicago at Guaranteed Rate Field, home of the White Sox. This place is beautiful, but there's another stadium here that's even prettier. And I'll be there next year doing the same thing right here with y'all, right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. Coming up next for the Finest as he takes that ball on the inside part of the plate. Number 1, Alex Neufeld. Neufeld wants to get a rally started, maybe put an insurance run on as he takes that in there for strike 1. Patience deployed by the home plate umpire. That one fouled away. We've had it all done tonight, folks. This is going to be a 1-2 count on Neufeld with 1 away here in the bottom of the 8th. The Braves have scored 2 runs on 8 hits with 1 team error, and the Finest have scored 3 on 7 hits with no errors. It's been a clean, well-played ball game by both teams. Not many ins and outs. That ball's outside. The count will run even at 2 apiece.
All right, come on, Alex. This is it. Let's go.
Alex has got an even count on hand. That ball taken low. 3-2 the count to Neufeld. Neufeld. As that ball lifted into center field, center fielder's under it, gloves it. And it's going to be a loud second out for Neufeld. As he hit that one hard, each plate appearance he's gotten better. but that time it was unfortunately right to where the center fielder was. Now coming up next, number 14, batting second, the designated hitter, number 14, Andrew Sweeney. That ball's in there for strike one. That ball's in there on the inside, 1-1. The ball's low and outside. 2-1 the count to Sweeney with 2 away here in the bottom of the 8th. If he is to reach base safely, Dave Matthews is on deck. Sweeney chops that one to the third baseman glove. Gonna be a digger. Caught it, and he is out of there. And that will do it for the finest here in the 8th inning. 1 more to go, ladies and gentlemen, at beautiful Guaranteed Rate Field. At the end of 8, it's the finest 3 and the bravest 2 right here on twitch.tv/Blacktop Productions. We'll be back shortly.
Play him some goddamn ads.
I did. Stop. Dude. To the top of the 9th we go. Todd Shuchuk to lead it off for the Bravest in their last attempt to tie this ball game. It has been, I wouldn't say back and forth, but back then forth. The Bravest jumped out to a 1-0 lead in the top of the first. That first pitch is pumped in there for strike one, and away we go. The Bravest jumped out to a 1-0 lead on the RBI single by Brian Mlodek. Then, in the bottom of the fifth, that ball ripped foul. As that will be an 0-2 count on Shuchuk.
That's what they're calling it these days.
99, Holman on the mound for the finest as he looks to come and shut the door here. Make sure you stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. They will have post-game ceremonies, and we'll keep it right here for you live on twitch.tv/Blacktop Production. And after that, we will sign off for the evening. But Holman looking to seal the deal on the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sharply, gloved by the second baseman, tossed on over to first. And that will be the first out of the inning here for the Bravest. And coming up next, the third baseman, number 4, Brian Mlodek.
Now batting number 4, third baseman, Brian
Mama's got to do
First pitch hooked in there, strike one. And Holman seems to have it going. They're getting a lefty warm just in case.
Mama needs a confused eyes.
That ball grounded sharply, gloved by the shortstop. Clean play, strong toss to first, and that is the second out of the inning. And just like that, ladies and gentlemen, the Bravest are down to their final out of the inning. It has been a back and forth battle. The Finest are hanging on to a 3-2 lead. And now it is up to Marty Knoll to keep the inning alive for the Bravest. That ball grounded, rolled over, gloved by the third baseman, tossed on over to first. And that is it, ladies and gentlemen. Your final from Guaranteed Rate Field. Chicago's Finest 3 and the Bravest 2. We appreciate all of you tuning in to twitch.tv/Blacktop Production. We will see the final award ceremony here in a moment. So stay tuned shortly. The final from Guaranteed Rate Field. The Finest 3 and the Bravest 2. We appreciate all of you tuning in to twitch.tv/CNM/Blacktop Productions. My apologies. As both teams are going to begin shaking hands here, we will have an announcement here shortly.
Finally lost. Also, members will take home a citizen watch donated by Alpine for both our MVP performance. But let's face it, two MVP fans. Thanks everybody for coming out. We'll see you next year. For White again. Hey, can we give him a watch? I don't know. Hey,